boy, I have to figure out how to rotate this camera when I go live. I am going insane in the membrane. Holy guacamole, man. Holy guacamole. There is no more Bitcoin left. No more Bitcoin left. No more Bitcoin left. All coins are exploding. Everything's going insane. We're just baby tapping into this bull market, man, and we're already going up something nuts. I don't have enough money. I accumulated all I could possibly afford. Borrowing money, everything else going all in. All in with my pants down, man. All in. Balls deep in. Holy crap. I'm all tapped out, man. I just can't do any more than what I've already been doing. I'm down to my last $3,000 to be able to invest in crypto. After that, I'm going to have to sell assets to jump in, and I might do that. This isn't the time to be selling assets. The time to be selling assets is when MM Crypto sold his gold Rolexes when Bitcoin was 15.5. And then he took out a long position around that time. That was smart. So, good news. I'm not have a coffee high today. That's really good. I got a whole bunch of water sitting right here. So if I get a little tired because I'm dehydrated, because I'm talking and I didn't drink enough, at least I got the water. I can keep on going. I am in sunny, warm New Jersey. Yeah, I'm in New Jersey. I can't believe I'm in New Jersey. It's actually good to be in New Jersey, though. It really is good to be in New Jersey. For some weird reason, it's good to be in New Jersey. I don't know. It's been a long time. I'm from New Jersey. I'm here visiting my mom. It's really good. It's been a while, but it's been nuts. This crypto stuff is nuts. I'm getting to a point where there's so many tokens, I believe, that are going to go to the moon. Just trying to deploy $3,000 has took me days. And I'm finding out that it's not really that easy to buy crypto anymore. It's when we had Voyager, before it got blown up, it was so sweet, man. I could buy anything on my phone. It was just instantaneously. It was no fees. Oh my God. I just wish they didn't blow it up, man, because that damn thing was awesome. Because you get to see the prices and you can buy something right now if you think it's a good deal. So my friends and I were always making money on Voyager. We were killing it. And then we were staking it too, or just keeping it in the app was just enough to we didn't even have to stake it. We just left it in the app and we would get interest. It was awesome. So it really hurt the market. What Steve Ehrlich did is criminal. He knew better. You don't give $250 million without collateral. He knew that. And I think he colluded with all the other guys, the Luna guys and all that. FTX and all that stuff. I think it was a big thing just to blow everything up. And like I said, it was just disgusting because my friends and I, even though we've been buying crypto since 2022 and 2023 in the bear market, we've been in the market. I've been in the market since 2016. My other friend's been around since 2014, and I got my other friend in at like 2017, 18. So, I mean, we all kind of fairly have some time in the market, but the amount of tokens we had on Voyager, and then we had to pay taxes on all those trades that we did, and then they stole all of our money. I mean, it pretty much it really took a huge dent in us, and just some of the bags that we had, I think I had at one point I had a couple million CKB then I got down to 300,000 CKB, and then they force liquidated me, and I got like $100 or something, back for that 300,000 CKB. Now the CKB is hitting 2 cents, so 300,000 is like $6,000. But if they didn't blow up the app, I mean, I would have bought probably like 2 million CKB easy. And now, I mean, a million of those things at 2 cents is $20,000. So, if my math is correct. So, it's just unfortunate because there's these tokens out there. Like, not only do I not have enough money to buy all the deals, it's a shame that I don't know anybody who. That's why I contacted a project manager through this university I'm going through, because I'm going to start my crypto business. I've been talking about it for years, I guess. I did buy BitcoinChico.com 6 months ago or so, because I knew anything that had Bitcoin on it was going to be worth money. But I just don't have enough money to buy all the deals. And I know there's people that are out there that have money, that have no ideas. And technically, I can't give financial advice, but what I can do is point people in the right direction through education. And I just found so many tokens, like CleanSpark, right? Is a Bitcoin mining stock, a clean Bitcoin mining stock. I found it at $1. And I'm just buying crypto hands over fist. I just don't have enough money to buy it, so I just let it go. And then it got up to $4 or $5. It was sitting there forever. Now it's $18. It's one of the best crypto mining stocks out there. So it went up 1,800%. I couldn't buy it. I mean, it would have made me feel bad if I would have bought like, $100 worth. And then, okay, I have $180 or something, you know what I mean? Or whatever the case may be. So I don't have enough money for all these deals. And I don't know enough people that have money. And in the real world, I don't even know enough people that you just hey, point me in the right direction when it comes to crypto. So really the only thing that I have is, YouTube, man, because I don't talk to crypto in the real world with anybody because nobody understands crypto. I'm going to just say to you, anybody that might be looking at this video now or looking at it in the future, and I'm going to be posting just regular videos as well because it looks like they do pretty well, because nobody has the attention span to actually sit through a whole of my live streams. And if they did, they would probably be friggin' rich. But because I throw out all kinds of crypto and tokens and shit. The thing is, we are in such a super cycle. I can't, and I've said this a few times, I can't even imagine how high this market's going to go. It wouldn't surprise me at this point that we go to $12 trillion overall market cap. From what I'm hearing from multiple sources, let me tell you a little bit about my background. I just do this. Until I get my visa to work overseas, I am sitting here, I work out, and I look at crypto. That's all I do. I'm an expert when it comes to other shit, which I don't really talk about too much. I am a walking ATM machine. I just spit money out constantly. I just have a good gift. I can make people money. I make myself money. I have a lifestyle that people dream about, and I'm not even nowhere near where I need to be. But I'm still able to do it. Most of my ideas work out pretty well. Why do most of my ideas work out pretty well? Because I'm willing to put the time in to make the mistakes, to learn from this stuff, to lose, and learn how, 1,000 ways to not do something. So, fast forward 25 years, it's just going to happen. Like when it comes to real estate, I just kind of know. When it comes to crypto, I just kind of know. When it comes to other things, like I got a trade. I'm like I'm an expert when it comes to, my trade that I do. What I mean, like, I'm talented. I got education, so I'm a walking friggin' ATM, and it just boggles my mind when I hear people say that they need money and they don't have any money, and then you give them a good idea, or they say just do this, and you'll make money, and then they don't do it. So, like in the real world, I'm an introvert. I really don't want to talk about anything to anybody in the real world because they're just not worthy, and I hate to say it like that, but it's just everybody's so head up their ass when it comes to TikTok and all this other shit. They just can't focus, and it just so crypto. There's so much money to be made in crypto. It's obscene. The amount of money that people could have already made is obscene. So like these tokens are all going to go nuts. Some of the tokens. Like I said, I have $3,000 left to invest. I got a lot. I'll never have the positions that I want in my crypto because I just don't have the money for it. It sucks. But there's so many deals. Like I said, if I was able, I have to build this business and build Patreon out and all that other stuff because there's time sensitive information that if people would pay me for, I could just say, look, I see this, I see that, I see that. Just put the information out there because, you don't have to tell people to buy this or buy that. But what you can do is, I see this trend happening in this token, so I think this could continue. So, okay, like CKB. CKB's been taking off for the past month. In 1 month, it went from 0.003 to 2 cents, and I witnessed it. But there's thousands of cryptos that are doing the same damn thing. So you got to just ask yourself, do you really want that token over another token, right? So, all right, CKB. I mean, now you jump in at 2 cents. Maybe it goes to 4 cents. This bull market, I think everything is going to go buck wild. Can CKB go to 10 cents, 15 cents in this environment? Eventually, I'm sure it can. It's 2 cents now. I mean, it's more risk to jump into that token. You'll probably make money in it if you bought it. Who knows how high that damn thing can go. In this market, I would not chance anything. If you got money to deploy, as long as it's decent sound projects that aren't, and you're kind of in these narratives, gaming, IA, even anything in the top 100 is probably going to do pretty good. What's happening now is they're buying up all the Bitcoin. There's almost no Bitcoin left. At the rate that they're buying it at, I would give it real liberal. You got maybe 2 years left before all the crypto's gone. To be honest with you, you're probably looking at 12 months. What's going to happen is as the price goes up, people who bought in, like me, back in under $20,000 for a Bitcoin, they're going to say, well, shit, look at that. It's $100,000. I invested 20. I could use $100,000 right now. So I'm going to dump it and pay the tax. You're going to have these people that just sell their crypto like that, and they're going to drive the price down, and then BlackRock's going to buy up all that cheap crypto. And then you're going to have something where like it goes to 100, 150,000, and then it's going to crash down, and then it's going to go to 200,000 like in a blink of an eye. Because what's going to happen is as the price goes up, the buying will slow. Because unless they're going to put more money in to buy the same amount to keep the cadence. But what probably happen is, there'll be spurts where it goes up and then it'll do nothing and then it'll come down a little bit and then spurts again. But what BlackRock has been doing recently is driving the price of Bitcoin about $10,000 per week. It's around there. I could be off on my numbers, but it's pretty much what's happening. Is every week they're driving it up $10,000. We were around $1.2 trillion. I'm sure if we look at it now, we're probably at 1.3 or something. You're having hundreds of billions of dollars come into it, and it's not just BlackRock and the rest of them. It's a worldwide thing. You have the pension funds that aren't online yet. The Bank of International Exchange, which is not online yet, that's 2025. That's going to be the Super Bowl. So technically, everything is still way undervalued, is kind of how I look at it. This whole year, whatever you buy is still undervalued compared to what it'll look like in 2025. Hong Kong is offline. It's going to be towards the end of the year. They'll be doing their ETF. Let's not forget that America, China, and Russia are like the first, second, and third largest holders of Bitcoin, I think, outside of Satoshi, pretty much. There's no more Bitcoin. So even if you bought little bitch conservative Bitcoin and you held on to that for a long time, you're going to do pretty well. I got my one friend, I got her in at 42,900 was her purchase for her $1,500. She's up $700, and it's been a little over a month. And she's going up every day, and now she's like sold on crypto. And so she gave me another $1,000 and said, please do something, for it. So I just bought her 4 different tokens, $250 a piece. And, I gave her some advice, whatever, there's little inside things you could do like that with friends and stuff. But, pretty much I see Bitcoin disappearing from normal people. So at this point in time, like, altcoins are where you're going to make a lot of money, but Bitcoin is going to be something that just disappears and you're just not going to be able to get. And like I said, there'll be times where when Bitcoin goes to 100,000, people will dump it. And those people who dump a full Bitcoin at $100,000 are going to really be kicking themselves in the ass when Bitcoin reaches $1 million by like 2035. Unless something crazy happens or whatever, even if you're 60 years old right now, in 10 years, let's say, when you're 70 years old, unless you are really fat and out of shape, and, I won't say that. I will say, if you're on your deathbed already, I mean, you're not going to make it. But if you start taking care of yourself and whatnot, and you're good, let me rephrase all that shit. If you are in somewhat half decent condition, I don't care how large you are, how small you are. I know plenty of people that are small that are really, really sick. So it doesn't really matter weight so much. It does, but it doesn't. If everything is the same the way it is now, and you're able to last another 10 years, Bitcoin will be $1 million. Bitcoin will be $1 million. So if you're selling your Bitcoin at $1 million or at 100,000, it's going to be 10% of $1 million. When it's $1 million, you're going to really be kicking yourself in the butt. So, and that's pretty much what's going to happen. It's going to go to $1 million. You're going to have, $100,000 Bitcoin. People are going to dump it. They're going to say, "Oh, I'm great. Everything's happy." That's good money. They'll make some good profit, but all the profit, we don't know what the price of any of these cryptos are going to be. We just know what they are now. Chances are they're going to be much higher, 10x higher on everything is what I'm imagining would probably be a good starting point. If you haven't got to a full Bitcoin now, you're getting to a point where you'll never be able to get one. Already, most people that are under, $500,000 can't afford one whole Bitcoin right now. You're getting to a point if you have $1 million, most people that have $1 million are millionaires. They have it mostly in real estate and all, and they can't come up with 60 grand without borrowing it. It's getting tight, and there's going to be a cascading effect. As retail's not even here right now, this is all the first wave of investors. The second wave is kind of putting their toe in right now, and they're buying these tokens at high prices compared to us that have been buying it in 2022 and 2023. Soon as they're not fully committed either. So when the second wave of investors come in and they're committed and they're convinced we're in a bull market, then they're going to go all in. When they go all in, early, late retail is going to come in. It'll probably be in the summer to the end or something. You're already seeing, these idiots jumping into meme tokens and all. And, if you really know what you're doing with the meme tokens, it's pretty much you get in, you ride it up, and you get the hell out as quickly as can. So I'll be earning an income through trading these meme tokens and all this other stuff and just dumping on all these guys, because you're getting new money coming in that's never been into crypto, and they're going to be doing the silly stuff that we all used to do when we first started. And now we're the smart money. So it's not going to be that hard to make money if you've been in the crypto space in the game for a while. So you got Pepe that's like up 50%. I mean, if I was there watching Pepe, you throw $1,000 in there, you just let the damn thing ride. You see it pumping, you just let it ride. And then as soon as it starts stalling out, you just get out. So if it's up 40-50% on a $1,000 bill, you just made $400 in that day. I don't need a lot of money to kind of get me going. So like that could be enough money for a week for me, $400 or $500. Like I don't really need a lot of money. So that's what's cool about right now is we're getting to the point in the market where you can almost throw $1,000 in there and you'll end up with $5,000. We're getting close to those days where we can be able to do that, where you buy something for, let's say, $3,000 and it's worth $15,000 at the end of the week, or even sooner. So the educated advice I could give people is, you still have time to accumulate, but you don't have much more time. Just stop thinking about it. If you're thinking about it, buy whatever you're going to buy and just sit and watch. Don't be jumping in and out of these tokens. Use different money if you're going to be trying to riding stuff up and speculating. Right now, you should have all your bags ready to go. You should have accumulated all this time in the bear market and this late bear market, which, all these tokens, I'm noticing that people are discovering these tokens that are still at the bear market prices. They're jumping in it. Like CKB, they're like, okay, well, that was 0.003. It got the height of a 4. We're in we're getting into a hot bull market. Let's jump into that. So that's what a lot of people are doing. A lot of venture capitalists are doing that right now. That's the strategy that they're finding these tokens. So I found one that might help you out. It's TLM. It's Alien. Let me see. It's TLM. So Alien Wars. Alien Wars. Now the thing about gaming crypto is normally Bitcoin's going to have, Alex Becker probably called it pretty close. He said it has to go around $75,000 for Bitcoin for these gaming cryptos to start really exploding. They have already started to explode. We already had like $11 billion coming in as market cap. But things like people don't talk about TLM, Alien Wars. The thing was about a penny. Then it hit 2 pennies. Now it's about hit 3 cents. And this thing got up to 48 cents. So I predict in TLM, you probably have a good 20x from now to the next 12 months. You'll probably make 20x in that token. Other stuff that people know about, like Beam and that type of thing, you'll make money, probably go 5-6x, but you'll make money. That's good money, man. That's really good money. But there's going to be other tokens that people aren't paying attention to. Sea Wars is another thing that damn thing will probably go up 10, 20x. Epic Prime, the same thing, will probably go, pretty damn high, in the 20x range. You have, CKB, we'll have to just see how that goes. If that thing starts, my plan is, if that starts hitting past 4 cents, then I'm just going to trade in and out of it like I was supposed to do with what's it called? Injection token. I was supposed to jump in and out of that token all the way up to $40. So when it hit like $10, I was supposed to just jump in and out and just get income from it. Kind of missed out on that because I was focusing on other things, which is fine. That happens. But we're like I said, we're going into this bull market where you'll be able to throw a couple $1,000 and end up with 10 grand, whatever, at the end of the day. Other good tokens I see doing good. I don't think really Gaiman had a really good run. Last time it had a really good run, but nobody had really anything built out. Now a lot of these gaming cryptos have stuff built out. So there's so many. There's probably like 30 or 40 tokens in there. They're going to do really well after Bitcoin hits 75,000 and just blows through that. Alex Becker, I do follow a lot of his picks because I've been watching him for several years now. And I've been watching him for several years, and he's pretty consistent when it comes to a lot of this stuff. We're heading into a market where it doesn't really matter what the token is. People just want crypto. We're going to have such a feeding frenzy. It's going to be unimaginable. So this is something that I imagined back in 2017 and 18. I've been hearing rumors about this for several years, and finally it's here. It's going to be a rush to crypto. People are going to just do whatever they can to get crypto. And they're not going to care what they buy. They're going to buy Digibyte, push it up to 15 cents. They're going to buy SIA token and push it up, to 8 cents. They're going to buy, Doge and Shiba and Pepe, and they're going to probably push it up to $200 billion market cap, some bullshit like that. You're going to have probably over $250 billion just in gaming crypto. So that's pretty much any crypto that you buy is going to go way up compared to what it is now. What is it, 30? So you're looking at 8x in just the overall market volume. And those tokens, and all that money isn't going to go to all the tokens equally. Some tokens are going to catch it more than others. And then the new guys, the late retail, as everything's all priced out, they're going to cascade, or maybe they jumped into something and they got profit. They're going to start jumping into the smaller tokens. And the smaller tokens, they're going to push all the smaller tokens up. So you're going to have Mines of Deloria. I don't even know how to say that. And all these other really, UFO gaming token and all this other stuff. You're going to see the valuations just go nuts. Beam, you're probably going to definitely, it wouldn't even surprise me. Alex Becker's talking about an 8 to 10x on Beam. It's around 3 cents, hitting 4 cents now. So you're looking at like 15 cents on that. That's good money. That's really good money. Some of these, like I said, that people aren't talking about. Alex Becker isn't talking about TLM. Like LCX. Nobody's talking really about LCX. LCX will be over $1, in my opinion. We're way over 25 cents now. It's not unforeseen to think about that. And I was buying it at 3 or 4 cents and telling people about it. So like I said, you got people like me that were buying it at the bare bottom. I wrote it down to buy a boatload of it. And I wrote it down. I did a spreadsheet of all these purchases I needed to do. And I forgot about it. I got running around all over the world, and I forgot to print it out and put it in front of my face until I did it. That cost me tens of thousands of dollars in profit by not executing on what I did. So if you got crypto you want to buy, my phone's about to die, so I'm going to leave you with this, and then I'm going to come back on another live stream, and I'm going to post a lot of stuff. So if you have crypto you want to buy, you need to write it on paper, and then you need to put it in front of your face until it's done, because you can't play around with this stuff. I'm on top of this stuff, and I'm still screwing up sometimes. So these cryptos aren't going to wait for you to figure out your bullshit and then go buy them. they're just not going to wait. You need to get in there, get your crypto, and then just watch the fireworks happen. It's pretty much it. And you don't have much time left because you got the second, like I said, you got the second tier of investors coming in, and they're going to push all the bags up and all the numbers up from where they are. They're going to keep on pushing them up. So this is pretty much your last chance, and I've been saying it all week, the past couple of weeks. This is your last chance to buy cheap crypto because they're going up 10% per day. And a lot of these cryptos are going up easy 10% a day or 50% or 30%. I mean, I've been seeing a lot. You even had, Phantom token go up 30-40% in a day. You had CKB go up 30% today. A lot of these tokens are going up between 10 and 40% per day. And maybe they take like a break for a day or two and then they just pop right back off. So they're coming in, they're buying everything. You don't have any more time to waste. Bitcoin will be over $69,000 by the end of the week or the beginning of next week. I'm thinking by the end of this week, we'll be testing all-time highs. Within 3 weeks or a month, we'll be over 75,000. And then that's when you're going to see Gala token probably and all in Altura and all these tokens just rip, just freaking rip. And it's very, very, it's not unheard of. The probability is extremely high that everybody might be up 5-10x by June, July, or August. You might be up 5x. And honestly, the funny part is you might be making so much money, you might sell everything and you have all the money you could ever want and need. And then it still keeps on going. And then keeps on going and keeps on going. And then you're like, shit, I could have made an extra $200,000, $300,000 if I would stay in the market. So we're going to get into all that, like rough ideas on how much you should be selling at certain price points, other techniques on crypto. We're going to go over a lot of good techniques, a lot of good fundamentals, a lot of good things you can be thinking about on how to make money in this market, in the crypto space, because there's going to be, like I said, I foresee about $10 trillion easy. We're over 2 trillion now. We got about $8 trillion more to go. We might even hit 12 trillion, who knows? But definitely I see something like $10 trillion market cap overall. I'm going to go charge my phone and we're going to come back. But don't sleep on this, man. This is generational wealth. If you don't screw this up, you'll never have to work a day in your life ever again. If you don't screw this up. So just do some research. I'll be back after I charge my phone. Peace.